But did you see, old man? Gojira. Gojira.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to our next episode of Don't Do That on Wicked Wednesday.
Turn this up real loud in a residential
every time.
About 3
The
in the morning.
disrespect.
Every time.
The disrespect every time.
Wrecking the buffet table every
I can't have
time.
nothing nice. I can't have nothing nice. Shit.
What's
Can't
going
have
on,
nothing
everybody?
nice. Oh my God, I'm over it.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Don't Do That here on Wicked Wednesday. And before we get started, I just wanted to clap, 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 and give flowers to Potts because this is episode 2 of season 3 of Don't Do That. This is the 3rd season, and we were making sure we covered all the topics and stayed within the time frame, or tried to stay within the time frame. So we forgot to announce that that was the first episode of season 3.
Yes, I know. I was thinking about that after we got done.
Yes.
And I was like, oh crap.
Yes.
We forgot.
We're still getting good at putting our notes together and cue cards and all that different stuff. So.
And read of the day, of course, from House of Dank, Dragonfly.
Smoke of the Ep.
Smoke of the Ep. House of Dank, Dragonfly. Tropic Thunder.
Good movie.
Yes.
Good movie.
Okay. Topics. Betrayal of the badge in your own home. TikTok challenge gone bad.
Uh-oh. What was...
Parents suing TikTok.
Oh my God. What was the challenge?
Kids being kids at camp and parents overstepping. And guess what, guys? Faygo has a new Jolly flavor that they're going to be releasing here in September.
Faygo. Michigan.
Detroit, Michigan, in fact. Detroit, Michigan. Alright. So, we'll start off with the betrayal of the badge. Article states, betrayal of the badge. Police officer arrested for what he did at his own house.
What did he do?
So,
what did he do?
This is unusual. Kind of happens in Tampa, Florida. Police are reacting on a tip of, some stuff going on the internet and whatnot. The name is Justin DeBias. I don't know any... it's D-I-B-I.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. He was I know, right? No relation.
What?
No relation. He was illegally filming women in his home without their permission.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, Justin DeBias, a deputy
a cop.
Yes, in the DUI unit, is in some serious hot water, as we can tell. So he has, police determined there was a camera placed in the bathroom that was recording anyone that used his guest restroom.
He was one of those.
So kind of like how in our how we have here, how we have our own bathroom, and then we just we call it the boys' bathroom, but it's where everybody else goes to. In that bathroom, police determined there was a camera pointed toward the toilet and the shower of the bathroom. There were 2 victims in the case that had explicit video captured of them in the Bias's house. It's
and that's the thing. You a cop, so you know better. You know better.
But you know what? We all know too. Better. We all know too that they will. When you have power,
bruh.
But my guy, you're only in the DUI.
Bruh.
You're only in the DUI department, bro.
Bruh.
That's all you are. I don't know what you were thinking, why you thought that was a good idea. I mean,
I can do this for everybody in Michigan that remembers this. For that cat right there. Ow! Shame on you.
All right. Yeah, shame on you for real.
Shame
though,
on you.
Because, bro, really? Like, who all are you watching?
Dude.
Like, who's all using your bathroom?
You can use them. Sure, you can use my
Does he
guest
have
bathroom.
time to shut off the camera if he's video recording men that come and visit his home?
Oh yeah, it's
Or
real
is he
clean in
watching?
my guest bedroom. My guest bathroom.
Please use.
Please use it.
Okay, now this is sad because, of course, as we all know, down to our next topic. I'm sorry.
What? Just.
I have some real soft toilet paper in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, extra
Oh, yeah.
soft. It's Charmin.
The best of the best
It's
is in my
Charmin.
guest.
Ultra
bathroom.
soft.
Ultra soft.
Smells good too.
They made the Charmin commercial in there with the bears and everything.
I was secretly filming them too.
Bruh.
Okay, alright guys, on to the next one.
Yeah.
On to the next one. So this one is sad because of course a young child had lost their life because of a TikTok challenge. Nyla Anderson, 10, died after attempting the so-called blackout challenge. She allegedly saw on TikTok her mother wants the company to be held accountable. She allegedly seen the app giant in its parent company. This happened in December of 2021 from Delaware County. From Delaware County. You're making this really hard.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm not
now,
laughing
and
at
I'm
that.
really obviously, but what's really hard about this is that a child has lost their life,
Yeah,
and the fact
off
I'm
of a
sorry, and I'm
TikTok
not.
challenge?
I'm
But, okay, so-
now wait now see my thoughts on this. I'm sorry, you cannot hold them accountable for
No,
that.
not at all. TikTok,
Because
no.
and then to use the algorithm as an excuse at the
No.
same time. Now whether
Denied.
or not that fun, she shouldn't have had a phone. If that
At
was
the
the
end
case,
of the
we
day-
all knew these kids should not
Yeah.
have had a phone at that young age.
At
We
the
were all
end of the day, it is your job to be a parent to your children and set boundaries and
Because
be
you
a
are
parent
able
and
to-
not their friend.
you are able
And
to
a 10-year-old having a cell phone
set it
and a
up-
TikTok account.
set it up to the point where
See some of the stupid
well, you
stuff these
also
people
are
do
able
on
to
TikTok
you
for
are also
challenges.
able to enact some sort of parental type of stuff.
Watch your
Just-
children.
yeah, that too.
Like,
That too,
you
but
can't
again,
blame TikTok
we
for
also
that.
know our kids sneaky. So
Yeah,
then they
yeah,
have
but they still can't blame
enabled parental advisory stuff for things like that.
Yeah,
But you can't. I'm sorry, you can't hold a company like that
no.
using the algorithm. I get, yeah, the algorithm is high.
I understand
when
the
it comes,
brief,
but it's not them
but
that's
you
pushing
can't,
it. Should
yeah.
they allow stuff like that on their stuff? You're absolutely correct on that. They should not.
But there are
They
college
should not,
kids
but you
that
know
are
what?
watching
They've
that
been-
stupid stuff.
but you know
and
what?
they're
They've been
those
doing that stuff for
challenges,
years.
And yeah, they do. With
Facebook has been doing that for
what was it,
years.
the ice bucket challenge to run
No,
out in
the ice bucket challenge was an actual thing towards a disease where whenever they poured the ice on it,
but they was doing
but
it
it
on
was
TikTok.
raising stuff for whenever each time
HTLS
they did
awareness.
it was they were actually raising awareness for it because when you pour that water on you,
Yeah,
that's what it feels like all the time.
yeah. Okay.
When they have a flare up,
so what?
however long-
Each person that did it,
it
sent
went
some-
towards
some
research
money,
towards it,
oh,
you know,
okay.
stuff like that because it needs to be. I mean,
So
it
what
needs
about
to
the
be.
challenge when the people were running out in the snow? Do you remember that one?
I don't know.
Running
People
out in
being
the snow
ignorant.
and doing the snow
People
angel
being-
in their underwear type stuff.
Being stupid, doing some stuff that
Just-
basically old country white people used to do back in the day. You
Or when I
guys.
used to
mean,
work, when I used to work at the Quality Dairy. They had a challenge. There was one single solitary nacho chip. Remember that? one single solitary nacho
this
chip,
spicy
and it
chip or
was
some shit.
$10
Oh, because it was hot as hell. or
for
something
that
like
chip. And I remember one chick bought that, and she bit into that, and she stood there, and I watched her cheeks and her nose get red as Iron Man and Thor's cape on this shirt. It was hilarious. But yeah, people do stupid stuff for challenges.
I know it's hot like that. If I see people's reactions
on
hot
TikTok.
like that.
I want to
But the
impress the
point
people
is,
on
back
TikTok.
to address the main situation
Not
on
at the
that
expense of my
though,
health.
is that there is a child. This is where we need to start literally embracing the fact that we know darn well that these kids ain't got no business having no TikTok.
Yeah, they're way
they
too
have
impressionable
no business
for, yeah,
having a
they should
phone.
have cell phones.
Now, a phone, excuse me, let me retract that. You can have phones in which you don't have the access to the internet type of stuff where you are able to make phone calls only.
Yeah.
Certain phone calls.
The internet is
because nowadays they do need phones because let's be realistic about the crap that's really going on in the world.
Monster under your
But
bed,
at the end of the
real,
day, these kids do not need
real.
internet like that, especially unsupervised. If you cannot parental advisory it, you don't do it. But you still need to put accountability where sadly the accountability has to lay it on, and that's yourself.
The parent.
And it's sad to say that. I know the shit hurts to even say it, but the truth hurts.
Yeah.
Period. It hurts that you had to lose your child to something like this. Some stupid, ignorant ass challenge that some stupid, ignorant ass people had brought up.
It's ridiculous.
And I am sorry for your loss. But that at the same time, you can't sue the company for that, honey. I'm sorry. Kids being kids at camp and parents overstepping. Oh yeah. So
stepping out.
basically, I'm going to read off the note that was given from one parent to a child to give to another child. So you are, as an adult, addressing a child through another child.
Proxy
okay, so
kid from
here's what was said. Here.
What was said?
Ethan, please. At least they use please. Please stay away from so and so's child. Do not talk to him. Do not touch him. Do not even look at him. You guys do not get along. I don't want to hear another incident that involves you. Keep your hands and mouth to yourself. Thanks. Alright, for one, okay, the backstory behind this, little camp, summer camp for kids that they go daily or whatever, and how kids are, they're best friends one day, hate each other the next. Best friends one day, hate each other the next day. So on and so forth. So yeah, sometimes there may be some aggression, whatever. 9 times out of 10, them kids gonna be best friends later on down the road. Period. If they're if they can't seem to tear themselves apart and they seem to still continue to go back, they're gonna be best friends down the road. Period. That's just how it is. But I guess counselors got involved. They talked to parents separately. They didn't know anything about it or whatever the case may be. This parent in particular didn't know anything about the other parent or who the child was, so on and so forth. Now, how the other parent or grandparent, which it was, found out who the child was could be on so many different ways. So whether or not they actually said something to them parents and they found out, they told them who the kid was wrong on their end if the other parent had no idea who it was. Now, the boy could have told the parent who this little boy is that he keeps getting into conflicts with. That's probably how it really did end up going. But where you overstep is you address this kid through a note. Through your child, through your grandchild. Like, one, you don't address that. It's been being addressed through camp. It's been being addressed through camp, through the counselors, through the people that need. Right, like you are a grown-ass woman.
Here.
What are you doing?
Give this to Billy.
You overstepped very much so, and now this is where the consequences are sad.
Do you like me? Yes.
Because the consequences are going to possibly, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm glad because the child doesn't deserve it. a lot of people are calling for the child to be suspended from the camp for the rest of the summer when it comes to that because of the parents' actions.
Wow. And the parent can't do nothing but blame themselves.
Exactly. But no, they're gonna come away. The parent, that kind of parent is gonna come back and find a way to be able to blame it on the other people. So, but I hope that shows that child too, that shows at the same time, sometimes when it comes to stuff like this, sometimes it's better just not to involve the other parents. Your parents. Sometimes you gotta learn to deal with themselves, but at that age of 7, 8 years old,
up, though.
You can't be doing that. These are little kids,
tell
like
the
10,
kids
10 and under.
Yeah, we tell the kids to communicate with us and tell us when things happen, and so then when things
But
happen,
how can they how can they trust you to do it correctly?
Yeah.
Whatever. Now this kid could possibly face this being suspended for camp for the summer.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I do have to look more into that though and see what happened.
For sure.
So, all right, this is where we're gonna leave you off at.
Okay.
All right, because the last thing that we do have is
Oh yeah.
the jolly new flavor. Go ahead.
I got one last thing.
Okay.
Today is Wednesday.
Oh, yep.
And that
Saturday.
means that this Saturday, I was wrong on the other episode. I was getting ahead of myself because I was excited to do the show.
Who had to tell him?
Saturday, September the 7th, I will be taking the stage with Sincere Sinatra, Pope Don King, and my homie the masked man Ichiban Sai, and we will be opening up for 2 Chainz at Pure Options in Frandor here in Lansing, Michigan. So that's what I wanted to make sure you guys are there. Tickets are $20.
Yay!
And rising for VIP, so get in there. It's a smoking event, so
Okay.
yeah.
Detroit. Fago is coming out with a brand new flavor of pop, and you could be among the first to try it, but that's actually more.
What's the flavor?
They're doing their little art fair.
What's the
Pop maker.
flavor?
Shut up. The flavor is going to be Jolly Green Apple. Tastes just like the green apple.
Ho ho ho.
Will be in stores September. So this month.
Oh boy.
If not already by now. So
Yeah, you know they do stuff
Yeah,
early
yeah.
in some spots.
yeah. But alright. That is all for our show, you guys. Thank you for joining us. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and of course hit the little notification button. We do appreciate you guys sitting here with us, and we of course value your time, so we enjoy that as well. So we will see you on the next episode of Don't Do That.
On Epic Friday.
Happy Friday, y'all. Deuces, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.